The one is round 2. If you call but right here today on this channel. Don't forget. Now I'm gonna update the thumbnail right quick, then I'll get back to y'all. So we're 11 shots back of Sung J M. It's the Dominican Open at Teeth of the Dog, La Romana, Dominican Republic. We have we're paired with Tony Finau for this one. And we're bringing out our tailor-made clubs for this one. So, not going to be easy peasy lemon squeezies, they call it. Excuse me. But we're fixing to get down to business. The wind speed is in my favor. Pretty good. 4 to 7 mile an hour winds. The cut line is 5 under par. I'm 1 shot back of that, and I feel I can play pretty good in 4 to 7 mile an hour wind speed. I feel like if I play like I'm capable of playing, then I'll pull this one out. I'll be the leader in the clubhouse by the end of the day. So with that, here's Rich Lerner, Frank Nobilo, and the gang. Hit it, boys.
EA Sports is proud to present continuing coverage of the world of golf. Today, we bring you coverage of the second round. But if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. Sung J M is the leader. He's at 15 under. As for our featured golfer, it's going to take a good round to make the weekend as they enter 1 stroke below the projected number.
But that's easy to do and especially when it's in a ordeal like this. So I got a party invite. So now let's get down to business, as they say, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back.
I know it.
I heard that.
Yeah, that's a beauty there to get this second round underway.
No.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about it. This will be my last round for this one until I get back tonight from practice. But I'm thinking, as of right now, what I'm thinking of doing, if I make the cut, I'm thinking of doing the 3rd and 4th round in one video. I hadn't decided upon that yet, but I just might.
First hole with that 3-wood. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay the third.
And Tony with a good shot.
Pin is very accessible here, right in the center of the green.
This one here is a little better. Also, want to mention on Friday, ladies and gentlemen, we will have our fortnight broadcast will take place this Saturday. But however, Friday we will do the Tour Championship. What's Hinda doing something?
That slope,
it
is in for a birdie. And he's going to need to keep it going, as that is going to move him back within 1 shot of the cut line here on this Friday.
Got it. Up and down, side to side, shake and bake. Brother, we up.
And after opening with a 68, he'll move to 1 under for his round here. This second hole's a good chance to get an early birdie on the board, provided you hit a good tee shot. 275-yard poke covers that trouble on the left. If you do that, you have a nice angle.
I'll be doing later tonight. I'll be doing a after I get through finish streaming my last 2 rounds of this tournament. I'll be doing my fortnight broadcast. However, it won't be live. I'll just be doing a fortnight. to get myself caught up where I want to be. I want to try to get, if I can get tonight, by at least level 50 by the end of the night tonight. So then, therefore, when we do our playthrough Saturday, I'll be just fine. Now, I'll wait till Hinda comes back, and then I'll reveal the big news.
About what?
What I was talking about this morning about
starting up that left side.
I may or may not have my Uncharted going Saturday.
Here as he sets for a second.
Which now
This one's looking good.
which now they're gonna be in a world of trouble because I got an interview. Doo da, doo
Big drive
da.
got him here. Now a short one for his second.
Oh, yeah, at Sonic, right?
Yep, I'm gonna be car hoppings, not on rollerblades. No.
Just a little beyond the hole, but pretty handy right there.
I'm back.
Welcome back to the station.
You ain't gonna start working at Sonic.
Fuck.
Good question. I don't know
I
yet.
didn't recognize you were in here.
Much to this one. It's for birdie.
Well, I go Saturday for the interview, so I don't know if I may have to tell them to wait and start me
It's a birdie here at the second.
not next week, but the following week, because I'll already know what my schedule will probably be for the following week. But, ladies and gentlemen, I want to reiterate this again. There may or may not be
Second.
an Uncharted 4 continuation stream this Saturday night. Reason I've been saying this, and I said this earlier, I went into details about want to fire me and get another biscuit cook. Well, I have taken it upon myself, ladies and gentlemen, to force them to get rid of me out there at Hardy's, because as of about an hour ago,
That is an excellent tee shot. Now this
I called the Department of Labor and because see, I was trying to find online the form you got to fill out for the wage claim where they stole my wages from me, and I finally found the form because I called the lady on. That's why I've been on. That's why I hadn't been on for the last 2 hours. I've been trying to find the thing. In between napping and that other stuff too, I was doing that, plus I was napping. But make a long story short, I found the thing and I filled it out, and I found out from the woman today at the labor office,
It is one of the more satisfying shots.
once I filled this wage claim form out, if
Knocked it on. Chance for
my employer turn around and fire me because I got my wages back from them, I can file a wrongful termination suit against them. So, so you might as well go ahead and let me quit while I'm ahead there, Hardy, because it ain't gonna end well for you. Period. So to let the eagle fly out of the bag, but I just finished off my missed it. My application this morning. I'm gonna try out
Couldn't quite find the line.
car hopping at Sonic.
Now eyeing this one for birdie.
I'm gonna try. I said I'm still at my current job, but I'm gonna try car hopping at Sonic. I got an interview Saturday morning at 11 a.m. So after I get back from that interview, we'll do our Fortnite broadcast. We might do a Fortnite broadcast on Thursday also, Thursday afternoon. Because like I said, I didn't do my Nitro stream yesterday because I was so upset from all the stuff that transpired yesterday morning, so I didn't want to fool with it. So no Nitro and no Thunder stream will take place this week. We'll continue our Nitro and Thunder streams next week. So
the ocean on your right, and that's a theme throughout
Speaking of that, you haven't done Fortnite in a while.
You want to enjoy
I'm gonna do
the
it.
ocean.
I'm gonna do some Fortnite tonight. I'm just not gonna stream it.
Playing this round.
I'll do some streaming of it Thursday, and then I know I'll do a definite on Saturday.
And this a tee shot that fits the eye, just fine.
Even on Uncharted 4s on a Saturday.
unless I don't change my. Now I'm planning on doing Uncharted 4 Saturday, but I may or may not do it because as I told people earlier today, this is no lie what I'm fixing to tell y'all. So I found out. So Sunday morning I got a phone call. I'm gonna just go through the details. I'm not gonna go into the full-fledged thing because it took me 30 minutes to talk through that. To talk about that earlier. So our other biscuit cook, she got mad with them Saturday because they outright made her mad about something Saturday. So she decided she wouldn't come in Sunday. Well, we had both of the cooks. We had both of the cooks to call out. Start off with the Sunday morning by herself. She was having to run the whole entire show by herself. Well, up and down, side to side, shake and bake, baby. Well, they called me to come in. I wouldn't come in because I was ticked off with her about what happened last Tuesday when she jumped down my throat in front of a bunch of friends of mine about them not having no bacon back there. But that's a story that's a story for the first video. If you want to go back and listen to it, just go back and listen to the first video, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But
He's going to remain at 8 under.
I was mad at her about that, so I wasn't going to come in. Well, just as sure as I go in yesterday morning, guess what I find on the schedule, ladies and gentlemen? They got me working Monday, Thursday, Friday, and that spite on Sunday out of pure spite. And I told my dad about it. He told me yesterday, he said, if I was you, I'd find some way not to go in Sunday. I'd call out, but not to use him being sick as an excuse, because he could very well get sick, which is true, because a lot of times I do have a tendency to jinx things. But
now from the bunker, just a little splash out on this par 3.
But they fixing to be in a world of trouble, because if I get this job at Sonic, I'll be out the door. Then they'll have to pay my money to me for one thing.
Just a few feet for par.
And then they'll have to pay me my money for one thing, and then our other biscuit cook, she's gonna quit, so they're gonna have to hire 2 back-to-back, or they're gonna have some managers back there doing it one. But hey, that's even better. Let's just me and her just up and get us another job, so then we can just put them on the back burner and not even worry about it. In other words, make them have to pull one of their managers from up front back there and have them moan and groan about doing it. I'd rather do that.
This is where the golf course really
Hinda, I got Shaggy. Shaggy wasn't going to tell me, but
teeth of the dog on the coastline of the Dominican Republic.
excuse me. Shaggy wasn't going to tell me, but I got him to tell me that I finally found this out from Shaggy earlier. He finally told me that you talked to Jenny, and Jenny said she was using OG the entire time. Lord have mercy.
Definitely.
Hey, it's not like a week ago.
Well, I'm just like I've been saying. I'm just ever since you told me that she's got something on him that she's gonna enforce to send him to jail. I've been trying to figure out what it is she's got on him. I'm just curious.
Well, yeah, I don't know, but
Wait a minute. Could it be what I said first part this morning? Not the other thing, but the other part.
Second from the fairway.
You said Jeannie's dad is a FBI agent, right?
Surprise me if you stuck it close.
Yep.
Well, what if she's got it? OG talking about that he's a FBI agent when he really ain't an FBI agent, and she's gonna use that against him to get him thrown in jail for about 5 years.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. Will certainly help the cause.
Okay, can you hear me?
Never better. So up and down, side to side, shaking back. I told y'all, boys. When I seen the wind conditions, I knew all along what was gonna happen.
What you want to do is just look around and appreciate.
I'm playing my way back into it now.
Because there aren't many places like.
I'll be on Saturdays already, so
focus on the task.
I'm gonna make it to the third round of the tournament, providing something drastic doesn't happen. I'm gonna make it to the third round of this tournament.
That was obviously well struck, but it came in a little.
I heard that.
Damn. He's going to run out and leave him a much longer birdie putt than he would have hoped for.
No, you didn't.
And actually, Cool Girl told me that she had been playing in a party with Star and Diane, and that Star and Diane, believe it or not, Hinder, was not zesty during any of that. I'm like, what?
I think the idea here is just to get it inside sort of a 3-foot circle.
I said I talked to Cool Girl Sunday. She was in a party with Diane and Star because Diane she was letting Diane play Fortnite because Diane was in there with Star, and I asked her, I said, were they being zesty? And she said no.
For this, his second shot.
I said there is something has come over them now, because that tells you right there something has come over them because they are no longer being zesty there.
You'd like to be a leisurely stroll out
well, I guess I know why they done that. They done that because you don't want Cool Girl listening to your conversation because she's in there, so I get that.
Right where he is.
So the cut line is one up to 6 under.
Oh yeah, speaking of that, Shaggy asked Diane the other day if Star still hate us, and Diane actually confirmed that Star still hates us. He still hates me, you, and Shaggy.
Would you?
So here's the thing.
Was Hinder in the party with you, Shaggy?
Here's the thing.
Oh.
And speaking of that, Star confirmed that he was actually cool with Cool Girl and Selena at the same time.
When did he make up with them two? Well, actually, Cool Girl told me on Snapchat she was cool with Star, but she still don't trust him. That was the thing she told me. She said, I'm kind of cool with Star. I'm cool with him to a point, but I still don't trust him.
113 to the hole. Wind definitely hurting in his face.
That's right. Well, that's the only way you can be.
Just a bit too far right, not how he drew it up.
Well, that's how you play the game right there. Knock it on the green.
I kind of figured that Diane was going to confirm something about Star. I kind of figured because
when me and Shaggy was talking about that with Jenny this morning, that Jenny has been working with Star, I got to thinking about this. I said, could Jenny and Star be going together all this time or some kind of something? And Shaggy said, no, that's impossible.
Actually, wait, why would Star go with Jenny? Why would he go out with her? Jenny's like 20 years old.
I know, but I'm saying he might have just done that to try to get the good. Wow, you know how manipulative he is. If he was able to convince JB to get to break up with Cool Girl, then he probably done that to get, cause probably Jenny was going with OG at the time, and she had some top secret information that she was going to tell Star, and Star probably said, well, I'll tell you what, why don't we just go together on the down low, and after that, I'll tell you what I got on OG. It could be true, you never know. Even though, I mean, they wasn't doing it in front of him and Diane, but they were doing it long enough to get OG caught with whatever she's got on OG. You get what I'm saying? It makes sense.
Here's the thing, like, I don't think Star wouldn't go out with Jenny anyways, because well,
and Shaggy, when you told me that Liz adopted Jenny, when you said that Liz adopted Jenny, it got me to thinking, when you said that Jenny had something on him, I said, that's why I asked you how old Jenny was, because I figured it was that he was talking to an underage kid, or so I, or going with an underage kid, or so I was thinking. That's what I was thinking all along. But I guess I was wrong. I was wrong.
Well, here's the thing, though. Like, God damn it.
That second shot got all the way down by the green, but in the bunker. So we'll have to see what the explosion.
Oh, by the way, Hinder, the funniest thing, I was going to tell you about this. Funniest thing happened during our football game, during our pregame warm-ups the other day. We had this new thing out there where they can watch on the sideline. It's a TV where they can watch on the sideline where they mess up the play before. Like if they make a bad read on one of the football plays, they can watch it on the TV and correct themselves. Well, and here's got some speakers attached to it. So we had one of our coaches had his phone Bluetooth to it. During our pregame warm-ups, I heard it It starts with one thing. I'm like, oh my God, they start playing my Fortnite song during pregame warm-ups. I am not lying to you, ladies and gentlemen. They started playing in the end, and then I got around the players and got to singing it, and they cut it off. I said, are you serious? That's the funniest thing that happened last week. I mean, it was blaring out loud. You could hear it. And I started telling some of the boys, I said, that's my song right there. They said, what you mean? I said, when I get on my Fortnite, that is what I've got put on my, in my locker to play when I come on Fortnite. I got the emote and everything with it.
This is where we start inland, but don't worry. We're going to get you back out toward that Caribbean.
I might tell them. I might tell them to play that. I might tell them to play that Friday just out of spite, where I can sing the whole entire song, because I got right in the middle of it. It was on the second course of that song, and they cut it off. I said, y'all stupid. And I got over there. I was singing, in the end, it doesn't need. Hey, but what was so funny? One of our cheerleaders must play Fortnite, because she knew what the song was, and she was over there singing it, and then I got over and got to singing it with them. I said, hey, only ones that play Fortnite know about this song.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend. Good drive here.
Okay, damn.
So I guess that's never gonna change, huh, Shaggy? Talking about Star hating us, huh?
Very poor from that range.
I don't really count no more. He can't hate me.
So let me ask you this: if he says that he he wants to be friends with you again, are you gonna accept his friend request? Shaggy said nope.
Think about it, but then again, I might not do it.
Well,
I might be like
I tell you what you ought to do. You ought to just be like Cool Girl. Just talk to him and act like you cool with him, but don't trust him. Same thing.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I might be like I might, if it was my friend, I might have to fight him, but I talk to him, but I don't trust him.
So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll stay right where he is.
No, because here's the thing, because he actually confirmed himself that he's firmly not going to add us back anymore.
He'll remain right where he is.
I don't either. That's just one less problem you got to worry about.
Pretty big par 5. In fact, the second.
I mean, yeah, that's what he said. Because all he said that one time the other day,
chance at an eagle
when Diane asked him that question, and I heard him on the phone, and he was saying that nope. Reasons why I'm not adding those other 3 back. I'm not adding Hinder back. I'm not adding Johnny back. I'm not adding Shaggy back. Those 3 just stay off. And he was saying that, well, reasons why I'm not adding them back, because they already lost my trust.
Nothing to fault there.
Only because we decided to go with Cool Girl when she was going with JB. We wanted to help Cool Girl out. And that's the common sense truth.
So,
because we stood with Cool Girl when her and JB got together instead of doing what Star done and turning against them.
A little bit offline to the left.
Left too, this third shot.
Want to make sure you catch.
And he said that the other day. He also said that, well, I probably would add them back. And may have all 3 of them must have did something about it 3 or 2 months ago, and I would have been friends with them.
Break them up. If the girl's happy, as I said before, let her be happy.
Early part of this back 9 and
Jesus Christ.
Now we'll have this for birdie.
I don't care.
I don't either. Because hey, I don't want to be in no party with him. I don't want to be in no party with him when he's being zesty with his girlfriend over the phone.
Yes, got the speed perfect there from off the green. The line was perfect, and as a result, it's in for birdie.
Also, they were saying, like, he was saying that, well, I don't care, me and Diane are zesty in the party chat. They could complain all about it all they want.
Got it there, but not quite on target.
Oh my God, really?
He said that they could complain about it all they want, but they want to keep doing it. I'll do it. That's what he said.
Oh boy.
Rushed in for par here at 11.
Y'all are
He'll
nasty.
stay right where he is.
Oh man.
12th is pretty straightforward.
Yeah, that's all he confirmed.
Just all about airing
well,
out the big stick.
I can see the reason why he confirmed it because
you'd be happy to walk out.
He said that he would have been friends with us again.
Maybe it's birdie.
He would have.
Oh boy.
He said that he would have if probably all 3 of us tried hard enough to force them to break up. I was like, bruh.
I was like, Shaggy, look. You're going with the man's you're going with the girl. You're going with her cousin.
Good drive here.
You're going with her cousin. She's the reason y'all 2 got together to start with. Don't you think that if you break them up, she might tell Diane to break up with you since she's the reason Diane got with you in the first place?
It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive.
Better make that what he's saying, yeah.
Because I said that, and then I said, well, look, I want Cool Girl to be happy. If she wants to be happy, I'm happy for her, because every time she gets to liking somebody, it gets back to you, and you just try your darndest to make sure she don't be happy.
And that ball trying to crawl onto the green, but it's going to wind up on the fringe. A long one coming up here for birdie.
And he was saying that one time, he said that, well, if probably Cool Girl wasn't a minor in the first place, and you would have had to tell her to stop being a pedophile.
Just decided not to go down.
But she ain't no minor, though. Ain't she, what, 17, Shaggy? 16, 17?
16. 16.
Yeah.
No missteps there. It is a par here at 12.
That's why I told her yesterday. I was talking to Cool Girl yesterday, and I told her, I said, when you get you another boyfriend, the only ones that you tell is me, Shaggy, and Hinder. I said, the reason why I said that, I said, don't tell Diane nothing. I said, because the last time that happened, when you told Diane that last time, you see what happened.
You need to be accurate with your tee shot.
You and him got broken up because of Star, because she went back and repeated it to Star. That's why I said, when the next time you get you a boyfriend, you tell me, Shaggy, and Hinder. We'll make sure that Star never finds out about it. I said, because just as sure as he finds out about it, he'll make sure that he ruins it.
Yeah, that one came in a little hot. It's safely on, but it'll be a long look coming up. Now this for another birdie.
Which now I wished I could go back to being 16 years old. Go. Go, mister.
Oh, bruh. The way he was saying that.
Oh, Hinder, have you found out any more about the Brad situation that was going on with Brad and Mel and all that?
Oh, yes, indeed. The line there, perfect.
Well, speaking about Mel,
I know you had said that you had started talking to Brad while I was asking.
That is in for par here at 13.
Well,
right there he is. 14th.
As I was saying,
par 5. This is
I did unblock Brad. I did unblock him.
Ooh.
I unblocked his phone number today. I did. I never deleted his phone number, but I still had his phone number.
Yeah.
I just blocked him because I just couldn't trust him
For a
anymore.
strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the
I haven't
weekend,
unblocked
and
him on
that
PlayStation
another
yet,
good
but I
drive here.
probably might do that later today. I don't know. But we'll see.
But what about Mel, though? You said something about Mel, though, is what you were saying. Something about Mel. The heck?
Speaking about Mel, she hasn't even been on lately.
Wonderful tee shot.
She hasn't been on for like how long? Like it's been like 2 weeks.
Big drive.
Like
This
that?
a
No.
good distance here for a second to the
Wait,
par
what?
5.
It's been for a couple of days.
Dang.
Damn. Oh, I thought it was like,
By the
I thought
time
it
the
was
weekend
more
rolls
than-
around, she'll be back. Oh.
And got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5.
Well, it seems like Brad was telling the truth about Mel did reject him the whole time. Oh yeah, speaking of that, I'm not saying that they're together or anything like that.
On the button to this par 5.
I heard something.
Frank
Well,
couldn't get it to
don't get me
stop.
wrong.
Yeah,
I
too
already
good,
knew about
too
this
long,
because ever since that rumor started about Matthew, about him and Cal were going out. Well, I kind of figured that Brad was going to go out with Cal anyways.
Instead,
I kind of
that'll be
figured
left
that
for birdie.
ever since Matthew started that rumor.
So I guess he's going out with Cal now, then, talking about Brad.
Yep, he is.
A great opportunity here. for
Damn, I hear
Yeah.
ya.
Yeah, they were yeah, they were dating the other day.
birdie. Easy does it there. It's a birdie at 14. And that could be an important
Oh, here's the
one
thing,
as
I'm
we
not
move a
complaining
couple
about
shots
it.
Clear of the cut line.
I just didn't care.
Chance now for another birdie. No problem.
Up and down, side to side, shake and bake, brother.
And he's into double figures now at 10 under par. This 15th is kind of a simple, relatively short par 4. It's just a bit under 400 yards. Back on the ocean, this time with the water on your right.
Oh! AJ came out there.
Yeah. Shaggy messaged me. And she stood there holding the darn microphone, and then all of a sudden when AJ comes out, she got that weird look on her face like, what? And then the next thing you know, plop, you hear the microphone hit the ground.
Good soft hands.
It would have all been avoided if she hadn't done that. I told Selena they ought to bring her skin, the AJ Lee skin, to Fortnite, because she's back on the roster now. Bring her to into Fortnite.
I don't know. They only put Cody Rhodes and Undertaker and Gun Finn down.
No, they put Becky and Bianca in there too, remember?
The elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
Who wants the other one either?
No idea.
Never in doubt. It's a birdie here at 15. Will certainly help the cause. Okay, a solid par.
Henda, have you got your Beavis and Butthead yet?
It's going to remain at 10 under.
No.
Well, here it is. This is one of the most famous par 3s in the world. The 16th here at Teeth of the Dog. This is a tee box where really you just want to drop a bag of balls, 50, 60 balls.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I kind of figured that Cal and Brad were going to go out together because I kind of figured that was going to happen.
Well, and two, you got to figuring out they were playing a lot more together in Fortnite.
Chances there.
So
safe play in the middle portion of the green.
Yeah. Well, actually, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't say because Matthews started that rumor, because if I remember correctly, this was back in May, I think. Yeah, this was somewhere back in May,
that was
before I graduated high school and stuff. It was before, so
much longer birdie putt than he would have hoped for.
And I think Brad told me is if you tell your chat if it gets like how many likes it gets, then
coming up, we go.
Then he'll say that he'll go out with Cal.
Chances over this one, very
and I remember that one time he said that if I ask out Cal, and he was hoping if Cal could reject him. That's what he was hoping that one time. I kind of figured that Cal wouldn't reject him anyways.
Okay, didn't want to let that one get away. It is a par here at 16, and he'll stay right where he is.
Yeah. So Cal and Brad's back together.
Par here at 16, and he'll remain.
I thought Cal was going with Aria though, Shaggy.
Almost as magnificent as that par 3 16.
That was never gonna happen because I think them getting back together wasn't gonna happen because I figured because Aria didn't have feelings for Cal, didn't have any feelings for Cal anyway, because she doesn't care about relationships.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend.
Yeah.
And that, another good drive here.
But dating-wise, no.
Yeah. They did date it once. I mean, I thought they were going to get back together for the second time, but I kind of figured that it wasn't going to happen.
Just fine.
Because Aria said it wasn't worth it.
He gets set for the second to the par 4. Here we go.
Well, it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
So yeah,
93 yards is
them getting back together wasn't going to work. Because I kind of figured.
Mel and Hinder will get back together.
Oh my God! Don't you start
That's a
that
good shot
shit.
coming in. That's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle.
I really don't want to go back.
What I told Shaggy a while ago was, I said, Shaggy, if you don't tell me what Jenny said right now, I will say the magic word that Hinder does not like for me to use when I'm in this chat. And I went to say the word, and about the time I got the word, almost got the word out of my mouth, he told me. I said, now I said, I can make anybody tell anything now. All I got to do is threaten to say Star's magic word, and then that's it.
Yeah.
I won't say it today, though, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if somebody in the chat requests that I say it in the next video, I probably will. Only time from now on, I'm only gonna do Star's thing about him when him and Diane's talking. When he says "baby" at Diane, I'll only do it from now on if anybody in the chat requests that I do it in his voice. That's the only way I'll do it from now on. If it's requested, I'll do it. If not, I won't. And that's a fact. Because I do it to help out my peoples. I heard that, Shaggy. Alright, now damn it.
That was a stretch I just heard.
To the right with that wind.
No, that was a hiccup from a hot dog.
Oh, what a shot.
A left to right breeze, something to consider.
A dog, a hiccup. Oh, shit.
Yawning.
Shit's contagious.
Yawn ass motherfucker.
That ain't nothing contagious about that.
Up the hill to that green, will need to take an extra club here.
Wait a minute.
A little long, as we can see, and a little to the right, but still makeable if you hit a good one.
Shaggy, if I was you, I would work with Jenny. I'd work together with Jenny to get rid of OG myself.
This one's going to be a challenge.
Hey, Hinder, I told Shaggy earlier, when Jenny has OG arrested, for her to make sure they get a mugshot of him, and I want her to send it to Shaggy on either Discord or whatever she follows him on, and then he can send it to you and me, and we can sit there and have a laugh session about it. All right, for par, ladies and gentlemen, and it's there. So
that's going to wrap up our 18 holes of golf.
So 7 under 65 for today. We're in the top 6, 7 shots back of the leader. So not too shabby for the second round at Teeth of the Dog Casa de Campo Resort. So we made it to the third round of this one. Where are we going in the third round here? What do we got up? 8 to 12 mile-an-hour winds. And I'm teed off with Sungjae, firm and fast greens. Okay, so firm and fast fairways and greens. Okay, so it's not that bad. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that will do it for me. We'll see y'all later for round 3 and 4, all in one episode later on today. Hope y'all enjoyed that. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, where you will see everything on YouTube. Bye-bye.
You're still going to be on, aren't you?
What?